Hello, I'm Joe Morgan, but you can just simply call me Joe. Thank you for listening to Making Blue Happy. Hi guys, it's Joe Morgan. I wonder how long I'm going to formally introduce myself. I think forever. Well, I'm sorry I'm late with the post of the week. I know I was supposed to do it days ago. But my son is back home from visiting his dad. And as much as I missed him, sad to say, when he came back, so did all of his drama. So I've been spending the last couple of days trying to regroup from the drama and get back adjusted to the drama. For those who don't know, my son has autism and was recently diagnosed with schizophrenia as well. I've been told for many years that there's a psychosis, but it was never identified. So now we know what it is. I wish I could say it made it better, but it didn't. So I'm dealing with a child with autism and schizophrenia, and he's also 13. So I'm dealing with normal teenage boy drama as well. To tell you the truth, I think that's the issue. I don't think it has anything to do with his mental illness. I think it's him being a teenager. I don't know who said boys are easier, but you lied. Anyway, it brings me to my topic of the week. I'm talking about parenting when you have bipolar or you suffer from depression. Parenting is challenging enough, but to do it and deal with the mental illness on top of that makes it that much harder. And ironically enough, my topic is not about my son, even though he's a challenge because you have two people with a mental illness. We're like two rams competing over whatever rams compete over. But we're like two rams like bumping heads all the time. And we're in therapy and it's a process. But my struggle that I'm going to talk about today has to do with my daughter. You know, for those who know, my daughter is a good girl. She's a blessing. She's everything I wish I was at 15 years old, going to be 16. Well, not too long ago, we dealt with boys. And that was something that I wasn't ready to entertain. That topic was something I wasn't ready to entertain. But I did. She's 15. She's in high school. She's a sophomore. I have to deal with it. I had to face reality. She's going to like boys. Well, this one particular boy came in deceiving. Parents beware. He came in deceiving as a good guy, and I accepted him in. And long story short, I found out that he was trying to manipulate my daughter into sleeping with him. And he was saying things to her that he shouldn't say. And she was entertaining it, you know, not saying that she was going to do it, but she was saying what she needed to say to keep him interested in her. And when I found that out, I completely lost it. Like, I lost it. This was her first boyfriend. I trusted her, and I lost it on her. I lost it on her by a conversation, literally a conversation. Like, I couldn't control my emotions. I couldn't control my anger. I was cursing. I was yelling. It was horrible. Afterwards, I had to just run out the house. I had to leave. She was crying. I was crying. I just left the house because my good girl was entertaining a bad boy and his bad boy schemes. And I left and I called everybody because I needed someone to talk to when all of a sudden a friend of mine, who I don't talk to every day, I don't even talk to every week, called me out of the blue. And she began to tell me a story about why she and her mom don't have a relationship. And it's regarding the same thing, a conversation where nothing happened, nothing was leading to anything, but a conversation, and how angrily, because her mom deals with depression and bipolar, and she's in her 30s now and don't have a relationship with her mom. So it's been almost 20 years, actually more than 20 years. They don't have a relationship. And when she gave me that, when she told me that story, it made me sit back and think like I have to take control of myself. Parenting is not easy. I'm going to face challenges, even with kids that are quote unquote good kids. I'm going to face challenges. And in order to tackle those challenges wisely, I have to make sure I'm taking care of myself emotionally. And lately, I've been so busy with work, I haven't been taking my medication regularly or going to therapy. I've been so focused on work. But while I'm working, I still have to be a parent. And I lost sight of that. Just something so small I lost sight of. But I will say, after that conversation, I was able to regroup, go in the house, apologize to my daughter, and talk to her. I saved the relationship. But to think me losing my head could have resulted in something far worse, me losing my daughter's trust, me losing her forever. And that's something that I never want. So parents, if you're dealing with depression and bipolar, in order to be an effective parent, you have to take care of yourself first. Don't let nothing get in the way. Medication is important. Therapy is important. Talking about it is important. And I can admit I was wrong. And I can't blame my illness because sometimes we say, "Oh, I'm bipolar," or I'm a depressant," or "I'm this," or "I'm that." You can't blame the thing that you can control. If you're taking your medications and you're going to therapy, then or you're not, that's on you. But we control our mental illness. Our mental illness does not control us, and that is the topic of the week. Parents, control your mental state. And when you do, you can control your home, or at least be on top of things. So, until next time, I'm your girl, Jo Morgan. I hope I've helped someone. If you have questions, you need somebody to talk to, feel free to leave me a message, post a comment. I love feedback. I do. I'm not telling you all my personal business just for you to listen like, what's going on in her life? No, I want to talk to you. I'm here to help. I pour to help. So, until next time, it's Jo Morgan. And remember to make your blue happy. Bye-bye.